mold, and audiences have come to enjoy the unaccompanied readings of musicians that include Robert Fripp and Lou Reed. This year, a host of LA musicians like Exene Cervenka of X and Henry Rollins of Black Flag appeared on a trilogy of spoken word records entitled The Voices of the Angels. Their poems and stories are packed with the boredom, disgust, and paranoia of, as they see it, dead-end suburban life, the kind of specifics a real live rock show often makes it hard to communicate.
Okay. You, right there, just kicked me in my mouth, so be careful, please.
South Bay. What a gross place to live in. Are there any real people here at all? Have you ever been to 7-Eleven? Nothing but cellophane and youths humping the video games. 25-cent video youth. What culture? Go. Go, video youth. Here's a quarter, kill a queer. Here's a quarter, kill a nigger, kill a junkie. Kill, kill, kill. I can see them now, storming into Beverly Hills, armed with weapons. Michael Jackson and Eddie Van Halen at the controls, distributing quarters and barking out commands. This is a sick world we live in, that's for goddamn sure. Only Earth can come up with Philadelphia.
The way I perform, I think I get my thing across. I mean, it's a very physical and emotional performance with Black Flag, and yeah, that's what I'm talking about with Black Flag. And you don't necessarily need to hear the words. I mean, I'm very much into everyone hearing every word I say, because that's, you know, you don't sing for nothing. I sing for me to hear it and for you to hear it. But it's like, to me, it's like a dog coming up to you and whining or barking or something. You don't understand what the dog's saying, but you can catch the drift. And I think a lot of times with a faulty PA or just the situation with live music, any live music, anything from Van Halen to X to Little Old Black Flag, you can't hear the vocals all that well. And this is the spoken word thing is a way to make it so direct. And that's what I really like. It's real direct. And it's real cool. I mean, I really, really enjoy doing it.
Henry Rollins pro tips on what not to do with girls on the first date. 1. You're not kissing your aunt or your granny. This is a human being. Wait at least 1 to 2 extra seconds before you say, good night, had a really good time, maybe we can do this again sometime. You are supposed to put your tongue in and roll it around like you're an expert, which you will be on Monday morning when your friends ask you what happened. 2, always lie. What happened? What happened? I got attacked is what happened. That girl was all over me. I had to peel myself up to beat the milkman home. And your friends will all nod their heads in understanding, for they too pecked their date on the lips and made it home at 10:15, just like you.
Henry Rollins has also just appeared in a series of limited edition movies with New Yorker Lydia Lunch. Once the lead singer of Teenage Jesus and the Jerks, she's led an ultra-eclectic life, making films, tapes, records, and now a book, The Intimate Diaries of the Sexually Insane. It's a collection of livid pieces that celebrate the horror and the absurdity of everyday life.
Well, the horror, I mean, everything is horrible. I walk down the street in Manhattan, it's horrible, it's horrific. I'm an observer, and I just tell about what I see. I don't make it up, I don't embellish. I don't try to draw, you know, I just tell it as it lays. I call it as I see it. And things are quite often horrifying.
Hell starts here. Pick a number, stand in line. The wait is long, but well worth the effort, honey, even if it takes all the time in the world and then some to wait. I know nothing about how the clock works, except it works against me. It's been doing that for a while now, and I'm sick of blood and guts and tears and years of loneliness pass by so slow. Don't it make you so sad? I doubt it. But it was no night to go home. Not like tonight, because we had fisticuffs on the couch. There were 2 big dogs barking real loud, a little blood on my dress. Life falls out of the bottom of my cup and leaves a nasty stain down the front of me undressed. Yes, I laid in a pool of red. No, he didn't mean it to happen, but maybe he couldn't help himself. You know, he didn't know his own strength. They never did. But he took one more look at the mirror, and like limbs gone berserk, he broke. Break he up, he who break down.
I think the anecdotes about your life have certainly carried your reputation as much as any interview you could care to do. One of them was that you got married to a man 2 weeks after you had met him, and the reason why you did it was that you hated each other so much that it was some kind of adventure.
Well, I consider myself somewhat of a scientist. And I like to experiment. I like knowledge, and often you have to test things out to accomplish such. So, and one of my first career ideas was to be a psychoanalyst, you see. So all this ties in, but since...
This is when you were about 13.
Yes, well, all this ties in, but now, I mean, experiment, yes, what? Chemistry.
Well, that was a very violent...
Movement, energy, it's very important. Energy, you know, you can concentrate it, focus it, it's tangible, it exists. It's viable, it's important, I need it.
Some people would say that marriage is sacrosanct and shouldn't be subject to scientific examination.
Blasphemous treatment of such a sacred institution.
I was just about sick to death of this and him going that cat, man, that cat. I wanted that cat shut up. I'm going to kick him in the head. I got sick of hearing this. I got sick of hearing the cat, and I go, well, then why don't you? And he goes, what? I go, well, why don't you do it? I hear a lot of talk, but I don't see no action about this subject. I hear a lot of talk. He's going, what? Now? And I'm going, yeah, now, all daddy big in the pants. You know, mister, I'm going to show him who's king of the junkyard. I go, stomp the bastard. What are you waiting for? And he's, you know, and suddenly I see this. He's gone, Romeo! I go, man, just pick the cat up. Don't with that Romeo. Can't stand this now. Just pick him up.
There was this old bum named Crazy Paul. I've known him since I was about 5. One morning I saw him in the park next to the pet shop on Wisconsin Avenue. His nose was broken, both eyes were beaten in, and his head was bandaged. He had a fresh cut on his arm, fresh cast on his arm, sorry. Some men had come in the night and beaten him. He saw me and he started to cry. He said, why did they do this to me? What did I do? And I didn't know what to say to him. About a year later, I was sitting with him in the same park, and he said to me, I wanted to be a dancer, but I could never scrape the shit off my boots. I've been writing ever since.
Still to come on the new music, Bruce Coburn and...